Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Podfiction, and we're back with another podcast for your daily Monday routine. That's my Bill Cosby.
That's really
And
bad.
he's going to jail.
Yeah, well, yeah, they've come back. He's going to jail.
Good.
There's a clicking. That's the fan. It's hot. Fuck you. Let's move on.
Yeah. Next, I don't want to hear it.
Next. Forget about it. Michael.
What's new?
Oh, it tricked me.
I did. I got to hear before you got to me. That's drunk Sean Connery. I'm doing really good impressions lately.
Come by the Beans Burrito for
Excellent.
Don't start with that. I don't know how to do a good Garth, but what's going on? Fans fucking with my eyes.
That you see that fan? Like our fans or something like that. Our fans are fucking with my eyes.
Yeah, man. They're putting little cocks in my eyes. That's all I can see.
Oh fuck. What's new with me? I'm gonna fiddle with this piece of paper. Watched Infinity War.
Okay.
I did that. I've beaten 3 games since we last spoken, which seems like a lot.
Yeah.
No, beat 2, playing a 3rd.
Yes.
Yes, so I beat
Beat off 2, playing the fiddle.
Exactly. So I beat Far Cry 5. Beat Call of fucking Duty. World War 2.
They retitled it for a more mature audience.
Exactly.
Call of fucking Duty.
And now I'm playing God of War as you are.
Yes.
Yes. What else? Not too
TVs,
much.
movies, anything else?
Trying to think. I'm watching Kenny vs. Benny. Rewatching that. That's pretty fucking hilarious.
Did you finish season 1 of The Sopranos?
Yes, I did.
Nice.
I couldn't find season 2, so I did not.
So I bought season 8, and I am lost.
What happened to everybody? Everybody looks older.
They all
Been
died.
7 years. What do you mean?
The show is over, man. Shit's done.
Oh shit.
Kenny vs. Benny. You're watching Kenny vs.
Yeah,
Benny?
watch Kenny vs. Benny. Last episode I watched was Who Could Stay Naked the Longest. That was pretty fucking funny. Do you want to know who won?
I believe it would be Kenny.
Fuck, now I gotta try to remember who that comes. Yes, it was Kenny.
Yeah.
Yeah. What happened was Kenny turned all the clocks back 5 minutes, so when the competition was over, there was still 5 minutes to go on it. So Spenny put all his clothes on and he's just staying naked, and he's just like, there's still 5 minutes left. And so that's how he won. And the humiliation was him to go like in the middle of like Dundas Square and scream, "Hear ye, hear ye! I have a small penis."
And he's wearing like a sandwich board, right? And he's like with a bell or something and like an old wig.
He's wearing like an old like
yeah,
Pirates of the Caribbean style stuff.
Fucking
Old British uniform.
Kenny versus Spenny.
Mm-hmm. So that's really all that's up with me. Just bought a new Hot Toys.
Yeah.
Trying to buy more Hot Toys. Going to Mexico at the end of the month.
Yeah.
That's really about it.
Yeah.
You?
This might be the last podcast before you go to Mexico.
No, it won't be.
Ever.
Ever.
Show's done. Calendar wise, when do you go?
I'm not gonna tell people when I go to Mexico.
Okay, but yes, you'll be gone by the time the next podcast maybe comes out. Who knows? Fuck, this wind is fucking with my eyes. Man, is it not hurting your eyes?
No, it's not going to my dude. Let's turn it off. Okay?
I'm fine. It's too
No,
hot
we'll
without
turn it off.
It's fine. I'm just give it 5 more minutes. I'm still squinting.
Okay, what's new with you?
I have been the recipient of a new game that is going to be on the show very soon, which I'm excited for.
Oh yes.
Michael went to an exposition and
rhymes with Schmalishmornia Reims.
It's called
Dose.
Dose. It's California Games 2. And I'm really excited to play it on the show. Because I've actually never played the game. Like ever. No. So we're going to be experiencing it firsthand together.
I also got your brownie today.
Yes, you did.
How was it?
It was so fucking moist, dude. It was like probably the best brownie I've ever eaten from there.
It was the last one too.
Oh, really? It was so good. They must have just made like a batch, and that was one of like the last one because it was fucking tasty.
Yeah.
It was like gooey, and the caramel on top was just like all over my teeth and shit.
Sometimes I find it's too moist.
No, impossible. There's no. It's like if it's too moist, it's water. And that's how I know it's not too moist. You didn't hand me a bag of brown water and say, drink this.
If I did, be very cautious.
Yeah, well, I've done it before. I mean, you lose a couple of days, but you'll be back on your feet in a minute.
Yeah, you kind of forget some stuff, but you kind of remember where you were.
Aside from that, nothing much. Like we said, we've been playing God of War for a hot minute.
You've been like really into Magic.
As I'm actually
holding Magic cards.
yes, we've been really getting into Magic. There's the new
not me, him.
Yeah, just me. Nobody else. No one plays with me. They released a new expansion for Magic, so we went out and bought a box. A couple of friends and I, and we split it 3 ways.
So you had like somewhat of a 3-way with them?
Oh, it was not somewhat. It was the medical terminology would be a full-blown 3-way.
That's weird because you're actually a full-blown, full-on rapist.
I am. Great.
That's out there now.
At some point, if anyone ever wanted to do a mashup of things I've said, they could just be like, "I'm Brendan. I'm a full-out rapist."
Or just take that clip out,
Yeah, I
you
guess
fucking idiot.
Well, there it is.
Then all you have to do is go back about 10 seconds. You got the whole thing.
Yeah, it saved you some time.
You don't need to put it together.
Psychopaths, you're welcome. I'm at your
Holy
mercy.
shit.
Great. If this ever gets used against me in a court of law, I'll be pretty upset. But yeah, they released a new expansion.
We have the full audio file here. My name is Brennan. I'm a full-on rapist. Blind kids,
Blacks,
handicaps, any type of... I rape them. You tape them.
Oh wow, that is way more explicit. And now Michael's just as guilty as I am.
I've been fighting these charges for some time.
You rape him, I tape
This
him.
only incriminates me more.
Yeah, so they released a new expansion pack for Magic, so we bought one of the big booster boxes, and we spent like all of a Friday night like opening.
That's the cutest
like,
thing I've ever heard. The big booster box.
That's what they call it. It is a really weird name for them. I guess it literally, it's like a toaster. It is exactly
Do you
what
feel
it
like
is.
when you guys say this card's worth $28, that validates you buying that?
No, not at all. Because
No?
to me, I don't really give a shit about what.
Do you think it validates them to buy it? Like, oh,
Maybe.
well, like that's like $28 right there. So like, boom, that's like a part of my money back.
But it's weird because in my mind, I don't imagine them going in with the cards they got and like selling the cards to the person right there, like to sell them back. So to me, it's an exchange of nothing.
Yes,
Correct.
correct.
I don't think they're going to go in with like the rare cards they got and sell them. So to me, it's like you're not really getting that money, right? Like if I pulled a
No.
card for $38, I'm not like I got $38. Like no, I have a card that I've held in my hand a bunch, made it sweaty, and now I can't sell.
Yeah.
I think the most
But
expensive.
you guys put them in packages immediately, don't you?
Some.
Yeah.
So the first one that we pulled was like it's called a Planeswalkers, like it's a rare card, and that was the one that's worth $38. We pulled that card in the first box and in the second, and that was not in a box. That was not in a sleeve for like 2 weeks. So we
wow.
played with it and stuff. But honestly, like we went in and we were asking them like what constitutes a good quality card. Like if you're to buy one, they're like unless it's like ripped and like bent, like we're not gonna buy it. But like little dings and scratches are fine. Like the card's still fine.
Weird.
Because to them, the market isn't like they want to be
That
able to play the
nitpicky?
card.
Yeah,
they wanna-
they're not like
because they're gonna just
they're
put
not
their-
collecting it and like looking at like comic book people,
No.
right? Yeah.
No, they don't care about that.
Like
'cause-
dings and scratches fucking destroy a comic book.
Yeah, well, if they're gonna put it in their own sleeve and play it in their own deck, like you grab the deck, you move it, you bend it, like there's phrase and stuff. Like
Do you see like individual cards there that are worth like a lot of money?
yeah, they have like a one card that's a land. It's $138.
That's
And
fucking
I
wild.
would never pay that amount of money
No.
for any land, unless the land was like
Do you think anybody in your group would?
no.
No.
Unless it had some like really overpowered ability, like other than that, it's pointless. Like all it does is power your other cards, but it like every land is worth 1, so it's not
So
like
it's only good for one turn type of thing?
no, it's like it's good for
Oh.
every turn, but you can use it once per turn. But
Oh, okay.
unless it gave you like get tapped for 5 mana, like it's pointless. Like
Oh.
it doesn't serve a purpose beyond being one of something.
So it's like,
Yeah, it's like if it's like let's say for example you're buying a comic book that had like a regular issue, but like it's a jumbo comic book.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that would be worth more money, like because you have more pages. Like it's worth more to you to read more.
Yeah.
But this card is not. It just does the same thing for like
Okay.
this just a lot more money.
Is there cards similar to that are cheaper?
They you get them in booster packs. You get like one
Oh.
land, and all of our decks contain a minimum of 26 lands.
Okay.
Like you need those lands to power your cards. Like without them, you can't play the game.
Okay, so this is kind of okay.
I think it might be just an old rare
I'm not gonna
card.
try and explain it, but yeah.
It's just old and rare. That's why it's so expensive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Other than that, though, we opened up one of the boxes, and then the next Friday, they're like, we bought another box. So they split on it like the other 2 guys. Like, on
Were
their
you
own.
left out of that, or did they
No, I
ask you
got-
if you wanted to go in on it?
Oh yeah, they didn't ask me if I wanted to go in on it, but I got to like go open the packs, and they're like, anything you get, like, it's ours, and I'm like, I don't care.
Oh, that's cute.
But
That's so cute.
But they put in $75 each into the box, right? Like, each person, if
that's
you
wildly expensive.
if you go 3 people, it's $52.
You really got them into this, eh?
Yeah, they didn't play Magic before I think Adam played a bit prior to, but he never like was into Magic.
Yeah.
And honestly, I was never like into Magic because I never had anyone to get into it with. But now that they're into
you
it,
have like a little group that's like, oh, this is fun now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice to have people that are interested in it because I have a lot of cards and I was tired of doing nothing with them. And now I feel like, now at this point, if I gave up Magic, I got my money's worth out of it. I put
for sure.
Yeah.
At this time, yeah, exactly.
I paid like $80 for like 40,000 cards and I never used any of them. And now we all have like 4 or 5 decks each. It's fun.
Yeah, exactly. You can play with like a whole group of guys.
Yeah, I dig it.
Or girls. We're not sexist.
No, Magic is more of a man sport.
Yeah.
Sit back.
Sit back and take note.
Men are playing. Be gone, peasant.
Be gone.
But Magic, get into it.
Vagina. What is that? Is that a...
Get your.
Is that a land of some sort?
Get your ovaries out of here.
Yeah.
That's
This is for men that can have babies.
It's funny because most men playing Magic have never touched a vagina.
Exactly. That's why I'm trying to tell you that they don't know what a vagina is.
Yeah, they're lost. It's foreign
Is that
concept.
some type of creature from another realm?
How much land do I have to tap to summon it?
Get away from me.
0.
Get away from
Actually,
me.
here's a restraining order.
Yeah.
You're disgusting. You swamp person.
And I drop down a monster on that.
Beep bloop.
Destroying
Pussy's
that
mine.
restraining order. And
And
in
I'm
jail.
calling the cops.
Alright,
Moving
so...
on from Magic.
Pokemon.
Oh,
Snap.
yeah, we finished the season finale of Pokemon
That's with
Snap.
Chelsea, correct?
Yeah. This is correct. Michael doesn't show up to the quarterly meeting, so he has no idea what happens.
I
with
was
the
never
channel.
invited to him. Don't fucking call me an asshole while you're looking at her.
What?
Huh?
I'll try. Next, I'll make a note. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
No, we just wrapped up the season finale of Pokemon Snap.
I think Chelsea tells her friends in college about us.
About us?
Yeah.
I think she tells her friends in college about us, but in a different way.
As like a warning to other people.
No.
Like, don't be like them.
Yeah.
It's like they have seminars. But
It's
like
like a
this is-
how-to, not YouTube.
Yeah, this is Michael and Brendan. Don't be like them.
Yeah, we're like people that you don't want to be like. I couldn't think of a good example. My mind was reeling in that 1 second. I couldn't think of anything funny. Yeah, we're like hey, don't be Brendan and Michael. They suck. They're stupid.
Rude. Alright,
Pause
so
for
you're at the
dramatic
end of
effect.
fucking Pokemon Snap.
Yeah, we beat it.
So, the episode's airing? The
Yeah,
last episode?
it's
Or it's already aired?
By the time it's out.
Okay, well, enjoy.
Yeah, go check
Next!
it. Go check it out. It's cool.
Next, Debbie!
Yeah, that's the third completed series we played on the show. Like, not Chelsea and I. Like, we beat Mario 3, and then Chelsea and I beat...
We also beat Mario 1.
No,
Was that on the show?
We never beat... That was just me and
That
you.
was just me and you then.
I wish that would have been aired. We were so hyped when we beat that.
Oh, dude, it was a scream match.
Yeah. Or when we found that secret passage in Donkey Kong, we just screamed for like 5 minutes. That wasn't on screen
I
either.
found that.
Yeah, you did
That
find
was
that.
weird.
That was after like 40 minutes of trying to beat that fucking level.
True, that was a fucked up level.
Yeah. We didn't play much more after that. Cause
They never really did talk after that.
I dig it. But aside from that, yeah, we just pretty much wrapped up Pokemon Snap. And it's fun. Just that game like was a game that we played a lot as kids, like but separately of each other.
Yeah.
And it was nice to play on the show again because the music in that game is just fantastic alone. It's just so nostalgic.
Kelsey messaged me. So me and Kelsey right now are doing like a cleansing, kind of like healthy food. She got a book. She's really into it. I said I would... I haven't eaten anything bad. I had like a little bowl of popcorn like 2 nights ago. And so she messages me. She's at her mom's. And she's like, they just ordered pizza. I don't know what to do.
I will be.
I'm not eating bad food. You don't eat bad food. That's how this works.
She got mad at... Remember
This
we ate a
is too
Cheeto?
This is 2 days into it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I couldn't eat a fucking Cheeto. And it wasn't like, I was just started mucking. I literally grabbed one and she's
single
staring at me
Cheeto.
like I just fucking kicked her dog.
And then
I'm like,
handed you a
what?
cashew.
Yeah.
Which
and then
are-
ate that. She actually, we brought a bag of cashews for like 2 handfuls. 1 handful for me, 1 handful for her. I had 2, she ate the rest.
You had 2 handfuls or 2 single
I had 2
cashews?
single cashews. My apologies, I'm being vague there.
Well, that makes the difference.
Yeah,
'Cause if
exactly.
you had 2 handfuls, you ate the whole bag.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I could have eaten badly today. I chose not to. I had a protein.
You sacked your granola bar for this,
Dude, I know.
Your granola bar. If anyone needs to take away from this message, Michael loves his granola bars.
Precisely.
He's a granola man.
I'm a granola type of guy.
He's from the old country, you know? He grew up on a fucking 3-square meal.
Okay, cut it! Scoopty poop. Brent really wants to talk about this. I don't care about it, but he wants to talk about Kanye's new hit single.
So
he's doing something right!
I wanted to do...
Pop Fiction talking about your cunt famous!
I wanted to do...
You're almost there, buddy!
It's a good song.
Next! Okay, go ahead.
No, I just wanted to do...
Can you give us a verse? From your new hit song, Scoop De Poop, sir.
Oh, yeah, it's a real original piece I wrote. I'll give you a little ball real quick.
Yep.
Scoop! Scoop! Scoop Eddie Poop.
Alright, there you have it. That's Kanye West.
Thank you.
Makes it sound like more people are here.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, like seriously, if you're not gonna put the effort in, you're not gonna do it.
I'll put the effort in. I'll put it in. I'm Kanye West.
You gotta pretend
Kanye
Kanye's
West.
actually in studio.
Kanye is in the studio.
People find out that we're not actually having Kanye in studio.
Kanye's in studio.
Fucking idiots.
We're not idiots.
We're gonna look fucking stupid.
We got Connor.
We
got Connor.
McGregor.
And now we got Kanye.
Yeah, exactly. If people don't know those people weren't actually here.
If their name doesn't start with Ka, they're not in. They're not in.
Yeah, exactly.
But can you get Kylie Jenner?
Alright, Kanye West. That's Kanye West.
Bye.
Bye. His new song, Scoopty Poop.
Yeah. Hit stores. It's on iTunes. It's not actually.
I couldn't find it on YouTube.
No, wait, no. Yes, you can. Just type in Scoopty Poop.
I put whoop-de whoop.
And see, you whooped when you should have scooped. That was your problem.
I always get it wrong.
Should be scooping. Nay, I be pooping.
I'm gonna talk to Brennan and break that fourth wall right here. Commenting on videos.
Oh yes, we got a lot of views. Comment on our stuff if you like. You know what I mean? Like, don't be shy. We like that shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Comment, you piece of shit. We know you're listening.
Yeah, you're out there hanging out.
Say something. Say, hey,
just let us
I
know
like
what's
you.
up.
Or, hey, shut the fuck up.
We don't know.
Hey, that wasn't actually Kanye back there. Because Kanye's at my house and he told me that it wasn't you. But guess what? I just FaceTime Kanye. So fuck off.
How's his dick stay perched up on his balls like that?
Damn. Alright, let's talk about Call of Duty 2.
Yeah.
I want to talk about it a bit.
That's exactly why I wrote it.
That's why he wrote it down, people.
Yeah, I wanted.
Next topic!
There
you go. So I beat the story mode for Call of Duty 2, which is World War II. Which, for like the long time, I thought they already made this game. I thought they already did it. I'm
sure they did
but it was World at War I was thinking of, which is Vietnam War.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm playing, I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm like, where's the jungle? I'm like, oh, I'm not in Vietnam, I'm in Germany.
Very close, though.
Yeah, it's really fun. I like the guns in it. The guns are pretty cool.
Yeah.
You get like the big fucking like Gatling guns that have like 50 bullets per like clip.
Yeah.
And then you get like this one, like the only scope is like this little circle.
Okay.
So it's really cool. I don't know. I find it like really, really cool that you get to like actually use weapons that were used in the war.
Yeah.
So you kind of see like how they would have used them at the time, which I think is I hope it's 100% accurate.
Do you think it's accurate? That's what
I think they did. I think to do a game like this and not be accurate is extremely disrespectful.
Or maybe they just don't know. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, like I think the information is easily accessible.
Yeah.
To what like guns that the Americans used and what guns the Germans used in World War II. I think that's like common knowledge if you Google it.
Yeah, I think.
Or even if you go to a museum that
which we didn't do prior to the show. We did almost no fact checking on this, so
0. We're
just as bad as whatever they're doing.
Hey, I didn't make a game about it.
I ain't preaching the fucking crowd about it.
Is it worth $80 to purchase?
Is it 80 retail right now?
Yep.
Okay.
I would say no.
Is it their newest game right now?
But I haven't played the online yet, and I don't play Call of Duty for online.
Yeah.
I played a bit of the.
They have zombies, right?
Zombies, and guess who's one of the characters you could be?
Hitler.
No.
Oh, that's dumb.
Ving Rhames. I never had sex before. I ain't never made love before. You never had sex? Oh, I had sex.
What?
The goods.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, he's in the game.
That's actually...
I'm pretty sure I left my door unlocked.
That's crazy. Why?
Yeah, he's one of the characters you could be.
Like him?
Yeah, him.
Was he around in World War II?
No.
Or is he just voice the character?
No, he is the motion caption of the character. Like, it's a picture of him. Like, I would bet my fucking left arm on it.
That's crazy.
Ving Rhames.
Oh, fuck, I'm looking that up. If that's not, I'm getting another left arm. I'm left-handed.
Brendan has a stitched left arm to his torso. It's kind of dead, but I got an extra arm.
I'm not a doctor, but that's not healthy.
No, thinking about this thoroughly, it's actually hard to come up with 3-sleeve shirts.
You can just keep it. Yeah. Keep your arm. I will come calling one day if I lose an arm.
Thank you. Just one arm long, one arm short, one arm a little bit tan.
I'm just holding your arm.
So the graphics are absolutely beautiful. Like, it's like next level type of graphics. Yeah. At some points, I actually thought I was watching a movie because it was like the cutscenes were so beautiful.
Then that was like just during the cutscenes, though. Like,
yeah, just during the cutscenes. But the game itself is really nice. Yeah. I just had a lot of fun with the sniper rifle. Yeah. Like, you press into it, and it actually kind of slows time down.
Yeah.
But you only get like a couple seconds, and it kind of like all goes black.
It's like you take a breath, right? Like,
yeah,
that's
exactly.
like the whole thing where it's like you breathe in, then like you like,
and then you kind of like say it out. It's like, oh, it's so much fun. Every time I lost my sniper, I was like, oh, I don't know what to do now.
Do you know that, like, here's a fun sidebar. Back in, like, the old days, like, Mongolian, like, hunters, when they would ride horses, they would only shoot arrows when all of the horse's feet were off of the ground. So when they're galloping, there's a point where, like, all of their feet are off the ground for the most precise, and they could shoot birds out of the sky. That's how they would, like, train and stuff.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, they were amazing archers.
That's insane. You think that'd take you off of... I guess that would be, like, the only time the horse isn't technically
like
moving
yeah,
for
so
a
like
second.
it's like still almost.
Yeah,
and
but it's like for half a second.
Yeah,
if that.
Yeah, if not,
you'd have to have it like ready when he like.
I think they would like have the like arrow
ready
and then
time
like
it. That's wild. That's amazing though.
And speaking of archers, the reason why people show their middle fingers to people is because that's the finger you use to pull back your bow, and as a sign that you. Like, you'd flip them off, and then they would cut your finger off if they, like, captured you, so you couldn't...
Also, you can use a bow?
So you couldn't use a bow. So that's why people, like, flip the birds. That's where that came from.
Wow, that was a history lesson.
So, and who knows the least about history around here? This guy!
Oh, you probably know more about history than I do.
Probably not. Select history.
When did World War II start?
I have no... 1918.
No, not... What?
That's 2001.
2001, that was when 9/11 happened, you idiot.
And we haven't forgotten.
Yeah, we have not forgotten yet. The biggest tragedy in American history.
That's right. Inside job, so what? so it's right now retail price $79.99.
I think so.
And
I believe it is.
We're saying unless you're playing the online...
I picked it up for $20.
Yeah.
Which is a steal of a deal. I would say the most I would pay for it is probably... If I'm... $40-$50.
Yeah.
The most I'd pay for it.
I've seen it around online for like $50. Like
yeah, which I think is like reasonable for what you get out of it, especially if you're an online player, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I can't play online. I get my ass handed to me. They're like, here's your ass. And I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go home.
Yeah.
So that was that. It's fun. Pick it up if you can get a good deal on it. That's what I say. It's really like it's kind of like it's pretty disgusting and sad in some ways because like this happened to real people. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of weird. I looked at it like a weird perspective while I was playing it.
Yeah. Like, well, you play like, Black Ops, it's like, that's future stuff. Fuck,
yeah, exactly.
Real. If you look at World War II, it's like, this shit
that actually happened. Yeah, exactly. People were like dead. Like hella dead.
Yeah, and they
just nice to know that you don't have to go into fucking war anytime soon.
Fuck that noise.
But yeah, the war started in 1939. And I'm pretty sure America did not get involved until 1944.
That's a long time.
That's a long time.
5 years?
5 years.
Yeah. Fuck.
Dude, they took over like a fucking whole country.
Yeah, they did a lot of damage before anyone like stepped in.
Honestly,
I don't even think they really knew. I don't think they knew the extent of it going into it, like before they even knew, because it was kind of like hush hush, because they would take over spots like nobody knew.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember much from history class, but yeah, it was pretty fucked up.
Fun. You probably like out there, unless you do like research, right? They don't really teach.
My great grandfather was in World War II.
Was he?
He was
really?
a gunner on airplanes.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah, he was gangster as shit.
Yeah.
Apparently, like my great aunt has like a bunch of his stuff, so I'd like to go see that one day.
Yeah, that'd be pretty rad.
If you listen, great aunt, let me see the stuff. I'll just call you, actually. All right, you want to talk about God of War?
Yes. Let's do it.
Cool. You could start a bit.
Okay, so
I kind of talked for a while there.
God of War came out
sure people want to hear me talk.
May 20th.
No one wants to hear me talk.
Everyone wants to hear you talk.
Kidding. Go ahead. I just keep interrupting you.
I interrupt all you want to. It's fine.
These are sounds I make.
You can go ahead.
You got it.
All right.
All right. I'm just kidding.
Anyway, so it came out on May the 20th. Currently, not May the 20th, April 20th. It's fucking May 5th.
Okay, I'm like, future time traveler, yeah.
Apparently it sold, like, retarded amounts of copies, like, millions of copies in 10 days, like, broke records of one of the highest selling games, which is pretty sick.
That's kind of dope.
I was on the fence. I bought it on April the 22nd.
I think it was because Ni no Kuni just finished, and you're just like, I need to play something.
Well,
you get that kind of like urge to play something
Yeah.
right after you finish beating a game.
Yeah, well, I knew it did. Like, when I beat Ni no Kuni, it was 2 days. I beat on the 18th, and I said to myself, I know God of War comes out in 2 days.
I might get it.
And then I was like, I'm probably going to get this game. And then I was like, it's full retail price.
I don't want to play
$79.99.
fucking retail.
I don't really buy new games.
Yeah.
I was sitting there, I looked at my bank account, I had like a lot of extra money. I'm like, I got the money for this. Like, I'm not going to be hurting for money if I buy this. So, of course, I bought it. And it literally installed in like 5 minutes. I was like, all right, that's a fucking sign.
Yeah.
So I booted on and I started playing it. And I'm just like, okay, this game's fucking sick. So I started playing. I was telling Michael.
Started throwing up.
Started just throwing. I was so fucking stoked. I was telling Michael. I started playing on hard mode because I like to start games on hard to see how it
the difficulty level.
If I can handle it, I'll stick with it. If I can't, I'll bump down. Immediately, the first like encounter with just regular enemies, I died like 5 fucking times.
It's just too much.
So
I didn't even attempt it.
So I had to jump on down to the medium setting.
I'd say that's normal setting.
Yeah, just normies,
It's like regular. And how's that?
It's hard. It's still really hard.
So hard, yeah.
But I was like, I'm not playing on easy. Like,
No.
I have to do higher than easy. But the thing is, like, the difficulty that I was on, like, hard, there's a harder mode beyond that. Like,
Oh, I know.
yeah.
It's like, it actually called God of War.
Yeah. I was like, fucking
Nope.
hell. And
Nope.
I'm sure after you beat it on the hardest mode, there's another mode that's harder than that one. I guarantee it.
Stupid. That'd be so stupid.
Guarantee it. But some people have called this game the game of 2018 or the game that defies God of War. It's a really fucking good game, but there's a lot of things that I'm kind of like...
I don't know if I'd say it's the game that defines God of War, because it's really different than the first 3, or even first 5.
Yeah, there's 6,
5?
I think, because there's 4 on PS3 and then 2 on the PSP, including Ascension. There's 6.
Okay, yeah. And so, I don't know. It's because it's all about mythology. This one's about Norse. It's about Greek mythology. This is about Norse mythology.
Yeah.
So this is primarily a Greek mythology game.
No, it's a Norse mythology game. All the old ones are Greek ones. This is Norse.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The
God of War, yeah.
The God of War, like, saga is mainly Greek mythology.
Yes. He has killed all the Greek gods.
Exactly.
There's nobody
Yeah.
left.
What about the God of mashed potatoes? Oh my god, my spine!
Fuck, no, he got murdered too.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you like sum it up, being like, this is the game that defines that that saga. I think that because it doesn't take place in the mythos that the other games take, the majority of it takes place. It doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't define it. I think it's the best game of the franchise so far, but for its time period, I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea. I also haven't beat it. Like we both haven't beat it.
Neither of us beat it. It's hard to see how a game will, because when God of War came out, it was revolutionary.
Yeah,
like it changed like the way we play games.
There's an entire like, for a long time, there was like a genre of game that was like hack and slash games that were pretty much just God of War clones.
Yeah, exactly. Like they kind of changed it up to the point where like mimic it, right?
Yeah, they basically made a genre of games.
Exactly. And so, and it also had like, you got to learn along with the game. I knew people that knew like Greek mythology through God of War.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, they name drop people in the new one. They're like, oh, this is this person. This is this person. I'm like, I don't know who they are.
Yeah, you don't really.
But when you're like playing like God of War, and it's like, oh, that's Helios. I'm like, oh, that's the fucking dude.
And they kind of give you a little bit of a backstory on them as well. I remember like kind of hearing quite a bit about them while playing the game. This one, like, you don't really like the first guy that knocks on your door, you have no idea who he is.
Yeah. Do you know who he is at all yet?
No.
And when you find out, you're like, oh, I don't know who that is.
Exactly.
Like that, and that's the thing. They dropped. There's 2 people's names. Oh God.
I only know Thor and Odin.
Yeah.
And Loki, if he's in the game, I don't know.
I haven't seen him yet. If he's in the game, there's 2 people. One's called Moody. I think it's
Mad-Eyed Moody.
No, I wish.
That'd be cool.
It's. I think it's like Mahi and Moody. There's like those are Thor's kids, and I'm like, I don't know their names.
Whoever the fuck you guys are.
It's a fucking cool fight though.
Handy and Ollie.
Yeah, they're just 2 dumb twins.
Yeah. Hey Thor.
Shut up.
You leave me alone.
There's Dad's Jimmy Pesto.
Yeah.
That'd be sick if the final boss fight was Jimmy Pesto.
I would be happy.
Fuck.
I don't care. That's what I want. But visually, it's a beautiful game.
Yeah.
Playing, it's a lot different than the other God of War, so it's like definitely a fresh intake.
Yeah.
It's
more like a tank game. Like your character's like not like fast and floaty. Like you're more tanky. Like you're like
You remember when God of War, when you'd run and you'd roll to get faster? Like know, like when he rolls in this, he's so slow.
Yeah.
So it's like you might as well just run.
Yeah.
But when he runs pretty quick.
Yeah. When you like hold down,
that kid does get fucking annoying really fucking quick.
Yeah.
Holy shit! I screamed at my TV. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. He says like the same few lines over and over again.
Oh yeah, and it's just always like when you're trying to figure something out, it's like, what are you doing?
He'll start like telling you the answers. Like, give me a minute. Like that's way too fast. Like I just
he doesn't give me the answer. He just fucking bugs me. He's just like kind of like making funny that you don't understand what you're where you are.
Also, don't have kids. That's what having kids is like. Just so obnoxious and annoying.
I'm getting to the point where I'm waiting for Kratos to hit him.
He's not. He hasn't hit him yet.
He's building up to it. There's no way in any he beats his kid. Like,
oh, absolutely.
Also, this kid's got fucking scars for days.
Yeah.
He's like 11. What happened?
Would you say he's 11? I'd say he's more like 7 or 8. He's like really young. He's really tiny.
You think so?
Yeah,
maybe he's 8. I don't know. He just got fucking. His face is all fucking.
Yeah.
Dude, Kratos isn't even that banged up.
Oh,
he has one scar here, one scar there.
Yeah.
This
he had the sword of Zeus through him.
Dude, this kid has a scar here, and then one here. Like, it's fucked.
I'll put a map up on the screen. Sure, Michael was just pointing because I know that nobody
here,
can
and
see
here.
that. Where did the man touch you?
Here and here. That's inappropriate.
That was that's fine. I'll bleep that out. Don't worry, I won't. No, yeah, like it's really funny. Like I never really knew much about Norse mythology aside from like the small stuff, but it's cool because like I read
like the Thor movies.
Yeah, exactly. Like when they're referring to like I'm like, oh, I hope we get to go to Asgard at some point.
Yeah, that'd be kind of dope.
I actually have no idea. I'm assuming that would be the one, like the last one you go to. Like you must.
You have to go to Asgard.
You have to kill Odin. You have to,
or you climb up a wall, and that's how the game ends.
Honestly,
break it. You gonna break your Xbox, PlayStation?
I won't. I can't because there's no disc. I bought the digital copy.
Snap the system in half.
I fucking need you.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. I actually, when I was playing, I was fortunate enough to play God of my first time playing any of the God of Wars. They had all been released. Like 1, 2, and 3 were out. 3 had just come out, so I bought the 1 and 2 collectors and I played those. So at the end of 2, you're climbing up Mount Olympus to go kill Zeus, and then you summon the Titans. And like I said, it was an 8-year wait period in between. So I imagine 6 or 7 years, whatever. Imagine being somebody like playing that game, and that's where the game ends and the credits roll.
And then be like,
I'd be like, that's fucking dumb.
No shit, eh?
Yeah.
No shit.
I would be so mad. And even God of War 3 ends. I haven't really looked
Some games have really pissed me off with the way they've ended.
Oh, yeah. God of War 3 ends the same way. You get stabbed by Zeus, and you're laying on the ground, and the camera comes back, and you're gone. It's like, what the fuck does that mean?
That's not the way it ends.
Yeah. I was pretty cheesed. So I'm actually kind of going into it knowing the ending might be kind of dumb. And I'm fine with that. Most
games kind of are. They never really give you a satisfying ending.
Oh, fuck. Play no Kuni. That ending was so good.
That's good.
The Last of Us has a good ending, too. I'm just thinking of games that you would be playing. Or
that would have, like, a solid ending. I'm trying to remember games I've beaten that had, like, a really fun ending.
Fucking Until Dawn. That could have a good ending.
That was gold. That's a golden game.
We should play it on the show at some point. We haven't played it for such a long time now that we could go back and, play it again.
Yeah, game got shit on too much.
Yeah. Also, Until Dawn, or not Until Dawn, we're talking about that. Beyond Two Souls is the free game on PlayStation.
Oh yeah,
we should play that on the show.
Which one's that?
It's like Heavy Rain, but the Ellen Page one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's it's the free game this month. So we should play that on the show.
Download it.
I already have it downloaded. We should play it.
Okay.
But God of War so far is pretty good. I'm enjoying it. Hopefully by the next podcast I'll have it beat. Most definitely I will.
I don't think I'll have it beat by next podcast.
You have 2 weeks.
Maybe I don't.
Actually, no. You'll have 3.5. You'll have 4 weeks. You have a whole month the way we're releasing them.
I don't know. Fucking burpees.
You beat Far Cry really fast. You'll beat God of War.
Far Cry was beautiful. What a beautiful game that was. That was so awesome. I think I talked about it a bit on the last one. So I beat it. It's unsatisfying, and I want to tell you so bad the ending, dude. I just really want to tell you.
I am going to play it.
Can I please tell you? Can I please tell you?
No.
Please let me tell you. You're not going to play it for like 2 years. No,
I'm going to play it when Adam's done with it.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
I'm going to replay it.
Then replay it. I want to... No spoilies.
Fuck you. It's a beautiful game. It's fun. It's probably my favorite open map game.
Above GTA 5?
Yeah, 100%.
Nice.
Yeah, it's fucking beautiful. The only thing I would add is more vehicles.
Yeah.
But there's so much shit to do. You could fucking, like, literally climb to the top of a mountain, shoot bald eagles, then jump off the mountain. It's fucking amazing.
Do you still have a wingsuit in this one like you did in 4?
Yeah, you get a wingsuit.
That's cool.
But you have to, like, get it. Like, you have to, like, unlock it type of thing.
That's cool, whatever.
Yeah.
I think you had to do that in the other one, too. You didn't get, like, just get the wingsuit. You had to, like, get it.
Yeah. There's a lot of, like, missions where there's, like, okay, so you have to rescue these people from, like, a group of, like...
Rebels or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. So what you could do is you get these binoculars, and you, like, turn them on, and, like, every time you see somebody, it puts a little... thing over their head.
Yeah, like identifies what they are and like what their enemy type is. Like,
doesn't that just a little triangle?
Oh, okay.
All the enemies are the same.
Doesn't it show you like the captains and stuff like that though? If you
yes, it does.
Okay.
Yes, it does. It's just like a little bit different. They're like VPs, I think.
Yeah.
So like you have to creep around and kill people and then unlock. I let them out and then those people fight with you.
Yeah.
But it's hard. It was kind of hard. Like
I saw Kyle playing it and he was like, I'm only gonna liberate camps with a pistol. That was his whole thing, and he did like a few.
It could work.
I was like, that's pretty fucking. Sorry, the whole thing was can't be detected by anybody and only use a pistol.
That's surprising. Did he have a sniper on it?
Nope.
Like
it was just maybe it had a silencer.
Okay, that's what I'm thinking. Like maybe it's because you got to be fucking. You got to snap the necks.
Yeah.
And walk and cash the checks.
Yeah,
that's it.
Snap necks, cash checks. That'd be a fucking sick T-shirt.
That's probably is. Guaranteed, it's like a billion T-shirts.
Yeah, or maybe I guess.
Whatever.
Did you make it up? Like, was that you that made that?
No,
up?
that's a thing.
Okay.
Snapping necks and cashing checks. Yeah, that's a thing. That's a real thing.
I've
done them both.
Together, separately, in that order, not in that order.
All of them.
All of them.
Don't ask questions unless you want to answer.
Just shake your pants.
All right. What else?
Far Cry 5. You're the one talking about Far Cry.
I want to talk about Infinity War.
Okay, do it.
I'm not going to give any spoilers. This is a complete spoiler-free review.
Okay.
Because Brendan hasn't seen it. If Brendan saw it, it would be spoilers, but there's no spoilers. So I went into
graphically. Like, let's start with categorize. Like,
what are you talking about?
Like, start with like I don't know, maybe like graphics. Like, it was good. Like, just physical.
Let me handle the story, bitch.
Okay.
So I watched the movie about like a week, like probably like 7 days in. I didn't get any spoilers on it. I didn't want to know what was going on. I didn't want to know if anybody died in the movie. I just wanted to watch the movie with completely zero knowledge, so I avoided.
I like doing
I
that
never
too.
really find any spoiler shit, anyways. Unless like you talk to an asshole,
and they
you're
just
a
tell
fucking idiot. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, don't go see the movie. This happens.
Yeah,
like,
or you like overhear two people talking. It's like fuck off.
Yeah.
So I avoided like spoilers and stuff like that. So going into it, everybody kind of gets a fair amount of screen time, which is nice because it's hard. You're thinking of a movie like that, you're like, how does everybody get screen time? And like, you're not talking about just like 5 people. You're talking about like 30 people,
yeah,
like 30 characters.
Cast.
Like they've built up their fucking cast huge. So, you don't get to see Black Panther in it like a lot. He
just got his own movie though. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Like he just can't. Like you don't need to like oversaturate him in this movie. I know one thing I don't want to tell you. I don't want to tell the audiences. I'm just going to tell this. There is a lot of Mark Ruffalo in the movie.
That's cool.
And I think that's because of Thor Ragnarok, because they put Hulk in, like, Mark Ruffalo's barely in Ragnarok, right? Like, he's got, like, maybe 10 minutes of screen time.
Yeah, it's mostly, like, Hulk.
So I think they wanted to give Mark Ruffalo less screen time, which is good, because he's a good Bruce Banner, and you never see him. You never see him
it's
ever.
Always Hulk.
Exactly. So I'm really glad they gave him a lot of screen time in this movie. It's fantastic. And I also find him really funny.
Yeah.
I find that the most screen time you got him was in Avengers, the first one.
Yeah.
And that was really good. Like, it was really cool to see him, like, really smart.
And it was like half and half, too, eh? Like, he wasn't really in it that much either. He was Hulk
he was barely he was barely Hulk in that movie, I found. Like, he was maybe, like, 2 scenes of Hulk. Like, one when he gets angry.
Yeah.
And the second scene is at the end when he's fighting. So then, like, so you get basically they break the movie up into like groups.
Okay, I figured as much.
So it's like you're with these people, then like next scenes you're with these people, then so then you kind of come back
like a
around.
Bunch of different stories.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then you even get like a whole portion that's just like a Thanos storyline. So it's like a bunch of storylines, which is it obviously meshes extremely well together. It's kind of everybody's on their own mission.
Yeah.
So it's really cool. Everybody's kind of got a new costume too.
Okay.
Some of the, like Iron Man's got a new costume.
I think I saw his new suit, which looked kind of cool.
Yeah, it's nanotech, which is really neat.
That's cool. What else do they use nanotech for?
Nanotech's like stuff that's like embedded in your skin and just kind of like it just like kind of like it's like a liquid metal. Like it kind of just like makes itself.
Okay.
So it's really cool. That's what Spider-Man suit's made of, like the new Spider-Man suit. That's
also
also
the new
nanotech.
Spider-Man either.
Homecoming's really good.
Yeah.
You should check it out just because Michael Keaton's in it. Michael Keaton's awesome.
Dig it.
So you should watch that maybe before. Like, it won't really hurt, but it gives you more insight to that Peter Parker.
I like the movies I haven't seen.
Have you seen Doctor Strange? You've seen Doctor Strange.
I've seen Doctor Strange.
Strange is a good movie.
I haven't seen. It is a good movie, actually. I haven't seen, like, the only two that I think that I haven't seen is Black Panther and Spider-Man.
You've watched Ant-Man, right?
Yeah, I watched Ant-Man.
Ant-Man's really good. So Ant-Man 2 is going to be coming out before the
next Avengers.
Yeah, exactly. So like there's like some really emotional parts of the movie, which is like they sprinkle it really good with like comedy and
like
and tragedy, basically. Yeah. It's really good. I don't know, like it's like it's basically like him trying to collect the Infinity Stones. That's what everybody knows. Well, like that's not a spoiler. That's what it's all about. Is him collecting the Infinity Stones. So like it's kind of like everybody's broken up into groups that also have Infinity Stones.
Yeah,
kind of stuff
that's
like
what
that.
I imagine. Him going to each group and grabbing the Infinity Stone from each group. That's kind of what I assume would happen.
Thor has his own kind of really cool storyline.
Okay.
He's there's a lot of like really good comedy. Like Drax is really funny as always. I'm trying to think of like really funny parts that I laughed at. There's some good fight scenes. There's some questionable like there's like a I don't know if you've seen the trailer, but like their minions are basically dogs with 4 arms.
Whose minions?
Thanos.
Okay.
It's kind of weird. I don't really get it.
Dogs have 4 arms.
No, like 4 arms and 2 legs.
Oh,
yeah, yeah. They're like these weird monsters that like I would have thought they would have went with Chitauri soldiers,
which are the ones from the last one,
from the first one.
Yeah.
Because that was like his army, because he lent him his army kind of thing.
Okay.
So like maybe he has like another. They don't even really explain the origin of these things or anything. They just kind of just show up in these huge like machines.
It'll be in like a post like a behind the scenes thing on the DVD.
I kind of want Brendan to see this because I kind of want to hear him like criticize it, because Brendan's more of like when I first watch a movie, I watch it with completely open mind. I don't judge it at all. The second time I watch it, I kind of start judging it. Yeah. Brendan kind of judges it. The second I'm watching it, I'm judging it. Exactly.
Oh fuck! I'm just thinking of The Last Jedi.
There's no saving that movie.
I was just thinking like each arc, like something cool was gonna happen, like something redeemable, like you know what I mean.
You just seen something awesome. Do you know there's a deleted scene that Finn actually fights Captain Phasma, and he kills her?
That'd be cool.
He like kicks her into like this pit and she dies.
That'd have been a cool scene.
That would have been a cool scene.
Why did they go with the other one where she rides off on the AT-AT? Doesn't know what happens? Or no, she kicks
she just falls down. And she literally, like, the ground gives below her and she falls.
Oh, yeah, because the whole thing's falling apart. I remember her on an AT-AT and I was like,
which makes him look like even more like a pussy, like he can't do anything. I feel like Disney's playing it too safe with these movies. Like, way too safe. Like, oh, we can't do that. Oh, we have to be, like, gender neutral. Like, we have to, like, I don't know. I just know that, like, a female lead, that's awesome. But female leads don't sell toys. No. Because girls don't
buy toys.
Yeah, dudes buy toys. Kids play with Jedis. Or, like, boys play with Jedis. Girls don't really mess around with that stuff. They've always kind of liked Barbie and shit like that.
Yeah.
So, I understand it's like female empowerment. Like, that's what you get. I just know that I think the franchise would have been better.
Unfortunately, marketing isn't geared to what you think sexuality is. That's the cold hard reality of it. So
whatever. I think the movie would have done better with a strong male lead.
I actually kind of want to rewatch Last Jedi. I know that I haven't watched it in such a long time and kind of be like fresh take.
I feel like you would end it pretty quick, and I think you should wait till it goes on Netflix.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
You're gonna literally put it on. You're gonna go in like 15 minutes. You're like, no, I'm gonna watch something else, or I'm gonna play a game because I just don't want to do this anymore.
Well, it's also a 3-hour movie.
That's true, and that's kind of fucking bullshit. That's just like with movies like that, like even Infinity War, you're not gonna watch them several times over because they're such long movies.
It's a long commitment.
Yeah, you really have to sit down and like have your fucking day geared around it to watch it. Like you're not watching a fucking hour and 30-minute movie where you're like, whatever. Yeah. I have from 9 till 10:30, and I can watch a movie. I have from fucking 10 to I have from 9 to midnight. Yeah. Like, no.
No, it's a long ass movie.
Exactly.
But you know what? I guess its rewatchability kind of does hinge on how short the movie is.
Exactly.
Like I'm thinking of the movies that I've rewatched in my life are like short movies or like comedies.
I can tell you that none of the Star Wars are over fucking 2.5 hours long.
Yeah.
I think at most they're 2 hours.
Like the original trilogy?
I think the original is like 140.
Yeah.
I'd have to check it, but I don't believe they're longer than that.
I would agree with you. Even the prequel trilogy isn't that long. I don't think the longest one might be number 2.
Yeah, I think you're right. But yeah, like when you're, I don't know, when you're sitting in a movie for fucking that long, it's just kind of depending on the significance of the movie.
Yeah, it can go by like
it's
that.
You're not gonna rewatch it several times unless you're a fucking like crazy fan. But then again, like I don't like watching movies more than 3 times a year or something like that. Like that's too much for me.
I honestly don't think I've ever watched a movie more than once a year. The only movie that I've ever like overwatched is typically comedies because they're funny and they have good jokes. And I mean, you can kind of just
you can kind of watch it. Yeah, you kind of throw it on and you can turn it off at any point.
Yeah,
and be like, hey, I'll finish it later. And if you don't, you know the ending.
I've probably seen Superbad probably 30 times.
I remember watching. I watched Interstellar in theaters and I really really liked it.
What was that?
It's the one with Matthew McConaughey when he goes to outer space. And he ends up like getting caught in like a black hole and all this stuff. It's really good if you haven't watched it, but it's a long fucking way. It's like 3 hours. It's really, really good if you like space like stuff. So like it's amazing. And Kelsey bought it like right when it came out. Haven't watched it since. And it's been like over 2 years.
Jeez.
I
you know it's a long movie.
I know. Yeah, exactly. I just can't commit to 3 hours.
And I find with longer movies too, you tend to remember more of the stuff in them because you kind of like. I think it like breaks your attention span of like because I think we talked about this before, but like you and I have like short attention spans where it's like if you're not holding our attention span for like something really interesting, I'm gonna lose
10
interest.
minutes. Exactly, and like really really quick, we're gonna lose interest because like our minds wandering when we're not interested in it. What else could interest us?
Exactly, and
that's why I have a hard time sleeping.
Yeah, well, no, I'm the opposite.
I have a hard time, not like really, but it takes me about like 15-20 minutes to fall asleep.
Oh yeah,
I think too much when I go to bed.
I'm the opposite. Literally, when my body's like time to go to bed, I just go and lay in bed and pass
awesome.
out. Well, I'm the same way when I have to like.
You and Kelsey are the same. She's like, I literally look over like maybe 2 minutes later. She's like,
yeah.
I'm
yeah,
you fucking lucky
bastard. I always pass that point where like I'm sitting like down, like I'm on the couch or I'm playing games and I'm like I wake up, I'm like yep, I passed out, gotta go to bed. So I've done it here when I'm at my desk for like editing something and I'll just kind of like put my hand like this and I'll just like pass out for like 10 minutes. I'm like well okay, bedtime. I know that I've hit my like apex. And the same way I got to shit too. Like I'm like all right, it's now or never.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna no special place. It's poop's coming. It's happening, man. Poop scoop.
So back to Infinity War.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. Check it out. If you like the other movies, watch it. If you're going in there and not watching any of them, maybe 100%. Brief yourself before going in.
What are some definite need to watches before watching this? Like with the 2 Avengers movies, like
watch Ragnarok. 100%, you need to watch Ragnarok. Watch Homecoming. That will help you a lot throughout that movie. Watch the first Avengers. Because Thanos is at the end of the first Avengers.
Yes.
So you get your first glimpse of that. Watch Guardians of the Galaxy 1. I don't think... 2, a little bit. I guess 2 you need because Mantis is in it. So yeah, watch 1 and 2 of that. Mantis is not really a big part, so if you miss it, you miss it. And there's like one scene that he brings up about it. I would say watch it. Watch both of them. They're big characters in the movie. Watch Civil War. You have to watch Civil War. And you don't really need to watch Black Panther going into it. What's the other one? Yeah, I think that's really about it. Yeah. Watch those ones. You don't really need to watch any of the Iron Mans. No. Just watch Civil War.
Yeah.
Watch the first Avengers so you know a little bit about
their chemistry, their dynamic, how they interact.
You know about Thanos and you know a bit about the Infinity Stones.
Yeah.
And watch Ragnarok because it literally starts at Ragnarok.
Okay.
That's where that movie picks up at. Homecoming, you just get that dynamic between Peter Parker and Tony Stark that you only understand throughout.
Yeah, you can be kind of lost, kind of.
You're kind of just like, why are they so attached to each other? And you understand they actually have quite a large relationship and why you care so much for this kid. But yeah, those are the movies I would recommend watching beforehand. But yeah, check it out. It's really good. I don't really think they need your money because they've already made $1 billion.
Yeah.
So, but.
Oh, dude, this movie was hyped like the second.
Stupid. It's been hyped since the first Avengers movie.
Yeah.
Like, it's been crazy hyped. It's the movie that made the most money in the first opening weekend.
Ever. I'm not surprised. Yeah. Let's see DC pull that shit off. You're up.
I fucking wish. Honestly, at this point, I kind of want Disney to buy it.
Yeah.
Because the fact that they know what they're doing with Marvel.
Yeah.
And I'm so sick and tired of the fucking misdirection. And I threw on Justice League I watched about half of it, and my favorite scene was the start. when they had that song playing, they're kind of showing like the death of Superman. The song's really good. It's very Zack Snyder-ish. And they kind of show like the city mourning Superman. I was like, oh, that's actually really smart. Like, it's a really cool scene. And like the song is really fucking deep. So I really like thought that was like a very emotional sequence, which that movie kind of needs some emotion to it from what's going on. And then the rest of it's kind of like, I liked it when I watched it in theaters. I didn't like it as much the second time I watched it in theaters. Now I'm watching it again. I'm just like, okay, there's a lot of really, really bad fucking CGI in this movie that should not be there. And I don't know what Josh Whedon was doing, because I know his fucking rewrites in that movie. They stick out like a sore thumb, and they're fucking garbage.
Really? What was his rewrites?
Fucking garbage.
Wow.
You can see fucking Ben Affleck's face change in that movie.
Really?
Yeah, you can see.
Did they go between two different points?
I think so. Well, they called them back for reshoots a bunch of times, so this was like all between like probably close to 2 years.
Oh, really?
And you can see like Ben Affleck shaving his face, and he's fucking jacked. And then you see him, and he's a chubby little bubby.
Yeah, because he's a chubzo when he pulls his shirt up, When he shows his back
and
mark.
Like, you just kind of see his face gets a little bit chubbier. And when he has a beard, he's chubby. But when he shaves it off, dude, he's fucking like
cut.
Yeah, his face is like really skinny, and you kind of see his like upper body's pretty jacked. And I'm like, okay. And then it's kind of back, and then it's like back to chubby one. And I'm like, huh, that sticks out. And there's a scene that you really, really, really notice when you watch it at home is when Aquaman's talking to
when he goes
Batman.
to see it, when he goes to see him.
Yeah, and it's like going from like him like walking into the water, and then his back to like when it's just like a close up of him, like that's him in a studio with a green screen behind him.
Oh, really?
Like it's really like it's way too blue, man. The color change is crazy.
I wonder what kind of like pressure they must have had, because they have like they go through like a fucking fine tooth comb.
I bought the Blu-ray version so I can get some deleted scenes, because I want to see some two deleted scenes.
Really?
Yep.
What were the deleted scenes?
One was Superman going into the his like
Batcave?
Not Batcave. It was Superman going into the Fortress of Solitude.
Oh, okay.
Which you could call it, but it's just a spaceship. And it actually shows the black suit behind him, kind of like doors open.
Okay.
On the spaceship, like these like compartments, and the black suit comes out, because when Superman dies, he wears a black Superman suit when he comes back.
Oh,
so it's like, oh, that was an option for him. Wink, wink. Easter egg, guys. Wink, wink. If you didn't see it, and it's like, okay, cool. I don't fucking care.
Okay.
And then like either have him wear it or not have him wear it. Like,
yeah, because he comes back, right? I don't remember the end of it.
And then they cut one scene out, which was like, why the fuck would you ever cut this scene out? It was Superman landing at like Wayne Manor, and Alfred's like working on a car, and he's like, I'm here to see Bruce, and he's like, oh, hello, Mr.
Kent.
Hello, Mr. Kent. And he's like, they're off like fighting right now. Like, I hope you can still make it. It's just like a really cool scene. It's because you get like Superman and like Alfred talking, and it's like Alfred doesn't get enough scenes at all.
No,
this guy's like way too underutilized in these movies, and it like really makes me want a Batman movie really badly. Yeah, and I'm just like, I know I'm not gonna get it, and if I get it, it's gonna be like this shit at the start where it kind of looks like shit. Yeah, I love the neon lights. I think it reminds me of the Batman games. Mm-hmm. Keep that up, but some of the stuff just looks way too.
Imagine if they made like a Batman like Arkham Asylum, Arkham City like movie. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
That would be that's what people want.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool, because like, Batman's dark and rogue. Like I'm not to like knock Batman, and obviously he's been in the Justice League forever, but like
I like the darkness in Batman v Superman. Yeah, he's a really lighthearted and like that's the thing is like didn't understand how to balance certain characters. Yeah. I'm being like, okay, so they don't want us to be this broody. Okay, well, everybody's going to be happy, instead of being like, okay, everybody's going to have like a different style of personality. Like maybe Batman's still going to be fucking kind of broody, but he knows this team needs to be put together. But like, I don't like that he's like, hey, how's it going? He's like giving up his identity. I'd rather Batman show up to meet the Flash instead of Bruce Wayne showing up, you know? Yeah. It's just like, oh my god, the Batman's here. Yeah. Instead of like immediately giving away his identity. Hi, I'm Bruce Wayne. It's like Batman in the comics, like in the New 52, he wouldn't have just showed up like Bruce Wayne. He would have been Batman. He wouldn't want to talk to him. Yeah. Exactly. Victor Stone's a little kind of like, I kind of like that he's upset about it, but he's way too upset about it. It's like kind of depressing and annoying. But I don't know. I don't want to bash the movie. It's not a terrible movie. It's pretty shitty though.
It's weird to watch a movie and be like, I could have written a better movie.
I don't think I could have written a better movie. I just think that for the money that they had, they could have easily made a better movie.
Yeah.
And
because it was like we said before, it was much shorter than the other movies that came before.
Yes,
like
100%. I honestly, people say like, oh, I would, like they can't finish Batman v Superman. I'll finish Batman Superman over Justice League just because it's not a good movie. There's just really good scenes I enjoy in that movie.
There is.
Yeah. There's a lot of stupid shit in that movie, but there's a lot of really good stuff in that movie.
Yeah,
but
I enjoyed it. Like I said, I recently I rewatched.
You watched like all of them. You went on a fucking.
The only one I
binge.
haven't seen is Wonder Woman.
It's good.
Yeah,
I didn't like it as much as everybody else did, but I want to rewatch it.
But like you said, it only takes part in World War II. Like it doesn't have anything to do.
No,
with,
it has nothing to do with that. No.
So I didn't need to watch it going in.
No.
And like you said, I don't know if you like paid attention or remembered, but one like Cyborg's character, I fucking hated Cyborg's character in Justice League because it's so like whiny and just what I wouldn't assume that he would be like that in like, you know what I mean, like, or where he like sometimes wears clothes and sometimes is like naked.
Yeah, he's like fuck it.
I just feel like people who get endowed with powers, like, that's not how you'd act. Like, I mean, I realize it sucks being all cyborg and you kind of lose your life, but at the same time, you got dope as shit powers. Like, the fuck are you complaining about?
I understand, like, the anger he has, in a way, but then it's just like, I don't know. It's like, he kind of they deserve their own movie coming into it. That's my argument for it. Cyborg deserved his own movie coming
Flash
into it.
Deserved a movie.
So that when you get to that point, he's not a whiny bitch. He understands his power. The Flash deserved his own movie before Justice League. Wonder Woman got her own movie. Batman needs his own solo movie. Batman v Superman shouldn't have been a thing.
Yeah.
As much as I like scenes up, that should have been a Batman movie.
Yeah.
100% Batman movie. They were trying to rush this way too much by being like, hey, blah, 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 they're in that movie. They're in that movie. Justice League.
Yeah.
It's like,
they should have
like, boom, boom. Like,
it's going to be like Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3.
It's just easier to do fucking like, okay, fix that. Like, it's better to do like, what's it called?
Just redo it.
Like when you make a movie and you find faults in it people hate, you can just, when you make the next one, change it a bit, tweak it a bit. You get to work with it a bit more.
You know what the thing was? I guarantee they're trying to compete with Marvel.
That's 100% what they were doing.
Yeah.
They wanted to be around Infinity War. They want to do the whole, like, let's get Darkseid in here. It's like, you know what? Wait. You can wait, because they waited.
Michael puts his foot down. No, you can wait.
Yeah, you let them do their thing, and then you do their... I hate that it's competition.
Yeah. Because you're just making bad movies.
Exactly.
And Marvel's not taking a hit.
I love that they're trying to do like a saga instead of just, okay, here's a Superman movie, here's a Batman movie, here's a blah blah movie.
Well, it wasn't. Aside from the Batman Returns movies, like there was
no connection ever. There's no connection ever.
They didn't have a fucking lore.
They had sequels, but they never had any cross connections to any other franchises ever.
And the thing was, any of their like out of the box characters were characters in Batman.
It's sad that the TV shows are doing better crossovers than the movies are.
That's
fucked up. Yeah, exactly. It's like DC's killing it on TV.
Yeah.
Compared to Marvel shows, like, it's doing better. And honestly, I don't care what anybody says. Jessica Jones, shitty. Luke Cage, shitty. Iron Fist, shitty. What's it? Punisher? Nah. Fucking lukewarm milk right there.
Got your milk cooking in the back, sir.
Then you got Daredevil. Awesome show. Probably one of the best superhero shows of any of them ever created. But the rest are garbage.
Yeah.
Defenders, garbage.
Yeah.
It's all garbage.
I've seen none of them.
Yeah. They're just, watch them.
I just can't.
Don't watch them. Supergirl, first season, kind of rough. Second season, a lot better. Gets really good. Flash, every season's good. Except I haven't watched the new season, so I've only seen a couple episodes of the new season. Arrow,
they're all terrible.
Yeah. Legends Tomorrow, it's okay. It's not that good, but it's got good moments because it's rich in history of DC.
Yeah.
So, that's one thing. It's like all these Black Lightning is. I don't think it's very good. I'll watch it, but I don't. It's better than Punisher. That's the thing.
That means anything.
Just because it's got more going on than Frank Castle and I'm hanging out with this dude's wife. Like that's like 3 episodes right there.
Okay,
cool.
Let's scooch.
Cool. Fucking care, bitch.
That's the thing, though, right? I think they kind of focus on a very small like arc in the story, and then try and make it a whole series, which is
which is like no, you need more material. It's like when you're like working with like Dragon Ball Z, you need more material. You can't just make a fucking 30 episodes of one fucking fight. That's stupid.
It's rough. See, I'm not a writer myself, so I don't really know the struggles that go into it. But at the same time, I'm like, there's got to be
there's got to be a better way than that.
Yeah.
Right. Like it doesn't make any fucking sense.
Because in theory, you're just pretty much making like just random garbage. You're just
you're
making
honestly,
content.
I don't think it comes from writers. I think it comes from producers and people sticking their finger in the pot that aren't writers.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, you need to change this. You need to change this. You need to change this, and this is what you got to work with. It's like it's bullshit.
Yeah.
Because that takes all the creativity out of it, and you can't fucking do anything.
I like shows that like aren't afraid to break the mold or try something new, right? Like think of it, like when a new comic comes out, or a new series in a comic, or a new universe, they do new shit that you've never thought of before.
Yeah.
Why can't TV shows do that? You know what I mean?
I also don't understand why anybody that was working on Justice League let Josh Whedon put that fucking stupid Superman fucking video footage at the start with his stupid fucked up face. It doesn't add anything to the storyline. It just makes this... honestly, I feel like that was the start of that film to tell you exactly what you were in for. It was like that movie was a fucking sabotage from the start. It's like his mouth's all moving around. He's like, I like America. It's just like, what the fuck is actually going on? Rewatching that, it's like, what are you thinking? Like seriously, like did no one give a shit working on this movie? As an actor, as like any of the people that worked on it, I'd be like, that's fucking embarrassing.
Yeah,
that scene should have never been in there. It doesn't make any sense. It's like Josh Whedon's like, okay, you know what? You could have put anybody else in that scene of like a video footage. Maybe just do Batman. Something that doesn't have to get a fucking mustache ripped off their face. Like, oh, I don't give a fucking so fucking stupid and goddamn fucking liberals, fucking frogs, gang.
It's crazy, like that.
I'm just really heated right now. It's really
reshoots like blow my mind. Like the idea of like movies like not being done and like recasting the people that kind of come back and shoot stuff again. That just blows my mind.
There was one movie with Kevin Spacey that was coming out, and they had to fucking, when all this shit happened, they had to reshoot every scene with a different actor like Kevin Spacey.
Really? Instead of Kevin Spacey, like
they had to take every scene that he was in out of that. He completely took him out of the movie and recasted him when all his scenes were done. Everything was finished with him.
That's fucked.
Yeah. I don't think he was a main character. I think he was like maybe like a side character, but like
was it the cards game? Like
no, it wasn't the card show. No, he couldn't fucking just take him out of the show. No, they just pulled that show completely off Netflix. I wonder if you can even watch it now.
That's crazy.
But yeah, that's I don't know. If you have any feelings on Justice League, leave a message below.
I thought you were going to say if you have any feelings on Kevin Spacey, let us know what you think. I think we're globally kind of aware of what that dude's up to.
There's no way you could have done. The glove didn't fit.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. The glove didn't fit.
Alright, we got to get to some other stuff tonight. So, thanks for tuning in, guys. We love you all.
Podfiction. Peace out.
Peace out.